purpose here is to make a new video that explains how to make a contact sheet using just Photoshop Creative Cloud. And I've got kind of my Finder window open where I can see where things are, and I've navigated to this folder called Demo, and inside that are a number of photographs. I've got one selected, and it's a tent. So we're going to close this, and this is again the inside of it. And so I've got 8 photographs there. And we're in Photoshop here, Photoshop Creative Cloud. I'm going to go to File, down to Automate, and over here to Contact Sheet. And I get this little dialog, Use Folder. And I've already navigated to that folder. And if you press Choose, it will take you back to some kind of file finder where you can navigate to that folder. What's really important here is that these settings down here are correct. It should be inches, width either 8 or 8.5, I don't care. The same way with height, 10 or 11. Make an 8 by 10, which is standard photo size. 8.5 by 11 is the standard size for like paper that you're going to write a letter on. This is important. Resolution either 72 or 150. 150 is fine, but I think the default is 300, and that's going to make a reasonably large file size, which will make it hard for me to, or more annoying for me to have to wait for it to load on canvas so I can take a look at it. And then the color profile, this is a standard color profile, and I believe this is the default. Down here it says thumbnails, the way we control the layout. Cross first just means it starts with the first one in the upper left corner and goes across through all the different rows. 4 columns, 5 rows. If you've got 20 pictures, this should just about fill the page. I'm going to click on OK to start this. And it's a, kind of, I'm guessing it's similar to an action, but it's more complicated than that. But it's a little program that runs inside Photoshop. And in this case, the photographs were fairly good size in terms of pixel count, so this takes a while, but here it is. There are my 4 photographs. I had the little check mark box, which is checked by default down at the bottom. It says include file names, and I would like you to do that. I won't fail you if you don't, but it makes my life a little easier if you do. I'm going to save it, go up File, Save, and there are 2 different file types that I will accept with this. First one is JPEG, and then down here is PNG, Portable Network Graphic. Both of them will produce a relatively small files. I'm going to make this a PNG, and up here I'm going to name it in Jones so I know who belongs to this one, and Contact, and that should be good. I'm going to put it on the desktop, put it where you can find it, and click Save, and we get another one here, and OK. And that's it. That's the file you're going to want to submit when you turn this in. Is that relatively 2 to 4 megabyte contact sheet, and that's how it's done. Fairly simple.